Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain theorem 6.2. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angle is equal. Now here it is the theorem. It has different part. The first part is what? Given. In given we are writing here AB parallel to CD and the transversal PQ intersects them at R and S as shown in the figure. First AB parallel to CD and the transversal PQ intersect them at R and S. Then the second step is to prove. We have to prove that alternate angles is equal. It means we have to prove angle 1 equal to angle 2, angle 3 equal to angle 4. Now proof. Now here AB parallel to CD. This implies angle 2 equal to angle 5 because these are what? Corresponding angle. AB parallel to CD. This implies angle 2 equal to angle 5 corresponding angles. But angle 1 equal to angle 5 vertically opposite angle. This implies angle 2 equal to 5, angle 1 equal to 5. Right hand side is same. Therefore the left hand side must be same. This implies angle 1 equal to angle 2. Similarly, we can prove angle 3 equal to angle 4. Hence proved. This is all about this theorem. Now let us see example 5 of exercise 6.2. If a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisector of the corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. It means we have to given P and Q, these are the two lines, and these are AB and CD are the bisector of the corresponding angles. We have to prove that these lines are parallel. Let us write down. First, for our convenience, we can easily write. We have to given these are AB parallel to CD, and AB is the bisector of angle this. The first AB bisects angle MAQ. This implies angle MAB equal to half angle MAQ. Similarly, CD is the bisector of angle ACS. Therefore, we can write angle ACD equal to half angle ACS. Now it is given that these bisectors are parallel, means AB parallel to CD. Now if AB parallel to CD, therefore angle MAB equal to angle ACD. Again these are what? Corresponding angles, these are equal. Now putting the value of MAB equal to half angle MAQ and angle ACD equal to half angle ACS. This implies angle MAQ equal to angle ACS. Half cancel with half. But these are what? Corresponding angle, angle MAQ and angle ACS. These are corresponding angle. Now we know if the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Therefore, this implies PQ parallel to RS, that you have to prove in the question. Let us see the remaining question of exercise 6.2. Now come to the question number 4. In the figure, if PQ parallel to ST, angle PQR equal to 110 degree, angle RST equal to 130 degree, find angle QRS. The figure is given in the question. Now to do the question, first we have to do the construction. Through R, draw XY parallel to PQ. Now as PQ parallel to XY, so we can write angle 1 plus Q equal to 180 degree, interior angle on the same side of the transversal. Putting the value of Q equal to 110 degree, we are getting angle 1 equal to 180 minus 110 equal to 70 degree. Similarly, the next step is now XY is parallel to PQ and PQ is parallel to ST. It is given in the question. This implies XY parallel to ST, because if the two lines are parallel to the same line, then they must be parallel to each other. This implies XY parallel to ST. Now XY parallel to ST. So we can write angle 2 plus angle S must be equal to 180 degree. Interior angle on the same side. Again putting the value of S equal to 130 degree, we are getting angle 2 equal to 180 minus 130 equal to 50 degree. Now here XRY is a straight line. So we can write angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal to 180 degree. It is the straight angle. Putting the value of angle 1 and angle 2 from here. Angle 1 is what? 70 degree. Angle 2 equal to 50 degree. Plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Simplifying, we are getting angle 3 equal to 180 minus 120 equal to 60 degree. Now angle 3 means angle QRS that we have to find, in the question. Angle QRS means angle 3 equal to 60 degree. Now let us see the next question. Now in the figure AB parallel to CD, it is given angle APQ equal to 50 degree. Angle PRD, it is given to be 127 degree. Find X and Y. This is a very simple question. Now AB parallel to CD and PQ is the transversal. So we can easily write angle X equal to 50 degree. These are alternate angle. So X equal to 50 degree, reason alternate angle. Similarly, AB parallel to CD, PR is the transversal. So we can write angle APR equal to angle PRD. Again, these are what? Alternate angle. And each must be equal to 127 degree. Reason is alternate angle. Now just see this point very much carefully. Angle APR. This whole angle can be written as 50 plus Y. Must be equal to 127 degree. Simplifying here, Y equal to 127 minus 50 equal to 77 degree. Now see question number 6. This is somehow the different question. In figure, PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other. These two mirrors are placed parallel to each other. An incident ray strikes the mirror at Q at B. Then the reflected ray moves along BC and strikes the mirror RS at C and reflects back along CD. Prove AB parallel to CD. 9th class student, you must study in science laws of reflection. What is the incident ray? What is the reflected ray? You must study in science. That we have to use here in this our question. Now as AB parallel to CD, here AB is the incident ray. Then it is what? BC is the reflected ray. Then again CD is what? Reflected ray. Now in this question we have to draw from construction. Draw BM perpendicular to PQ and CN perpendicular to RS. This implies angle 1 equal to angle 2 and angle 3 equal to angle 4. These are our laws of reflection. Angle of incidence must be equal to angle of reflection. So we have used here. Now again BM, or you can write MB perpendicular to PQ and NC perpendicular to RS. But PQ parallel to RS. This implies BM parallel to CN. Because perpendicular drawn on the parallel lines, they are also parallel. Now BM parallel to, here BM parallel to CN. Therefore angle 2 equal to angle 3. These are what? Alternate angle. Now here we are multiplying both sides by 2. It becomes twice angle 2 equal to twice angle 3. Now twice angle 2 means this whole angle ABC, because angle 1 equal to angle 2. Therefore twice angle 2 can be written as angle ABC and twice angle 3 can be written as angle BCD. Angle ABC equal to angle BCD. But again these are what? Alternate angle. So these lines AB must be parallel to CD, because when the alternate angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. This implies AB equal to CD. This is all about this question. Now our exercise 6.2 is completed.